This is Sherman here at Barrington Real Estate. Today I'm at my brokerage at Keller Complete in Hamilton, and I'm here with the owner of Charcuterie Creations, Brian. Hey there, Brian.
How you doing?
Good, doing great. Well, thanks for joining us today. We're going to learn a little bit about Brian, and a little bit about Charcuterie Creations, and hopefully we'll learn some interesting stuff about excellent boards. So away we go. Brian, tell me a little bit about your business and what it was like when you first started.
Well, you know what? COVID hit, and we were looking for something to do to pass the time, and had this brilliant idea of making these charcuterie reports. And I'll tell you, there was so much to learn, but that end product was just amazing, and you know, that's how I got started.
All right. And have you been doing woodworking for quite some time, or is this like a new venture for you?
Completely new venture. Completely. I'd never dabbled into wood before. I've got an uncle that's a cabinet maker. For years, I never had any interest in it. And the beautiful thing about it is that he's the one person that I can always bounce things off of. Yeah. To you know, about woods and sanding and texture and how to bring out the most in each one of the boards.
Well, I've seen some of the excellent boards you have. Well, you posted some of the pictures of the great boards that Brian has made. Tell me about some of the best compliments you received from some clients.
Well, I'll tell you, it's so funny because, you know, when you're new at starting off, you kind of doubt yourself whether your product is something of quality. And to hear individuals say that you're so talented, to hear individuals say that, you know, what I'm giving them is so much more than what they thought they were going to get, and you know, that how the pictures don't do it that much justice, and it's very satisfying to know because you're always unsure. I mean, people have different tastes, different interests, and so you never know. And I actually mentioned to a lady today, I said, I need to see the expression on your face. That's my big thing, just see the expression on your face when you receive this board. So, yeah.
Beautiful. But you know, I do some of the boards, you know, for gifts from my clients.
Yeah.
So I want to know, what are some special occasions that people usually use your charcuterie boards for? For gifts.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So Mother's Day, Father's Day, weddings. Realtors have used them as closing gifts for their clients.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. And then you just have people that just want to give a gift to their home. Like, you know, they feel the need to bring something for themselves, so they actually just get this gift for themselves. Caterers use it for serving trays, and it's just, possibilities are endless. It's really.
You know, I think Christmas works really well as well. And then one thing is that for a birthday present, you know, for those people who are really hard to buy for, the people who already have everything they need, you know, getting them a beautiful original piece of wood that has been, you know, carved. And what kind of wood is this usually, by the way?
Oh, well, everybody loves black walnuts, but there's like English walnut, there is ambrosia maple,
nice.
There is pine, I mean, the list is just endless. There's spalted beech, spalted maple. Oh man, it's just, wood is such a beautiful thing.
Yeah, so I think a great piece, you know, for someone's birthday, and you know, maybe put a couple nice piece of some tasty treats on there, or maybe even like a little teddy bear.
Yes.
But I think that's something that a lot of people don't have, and you know, it works for functionality and for fashion as well too. They look great.
Yes. Like I've actually worked with a few caterers where they would sort of put together the items that go on the board. So the big fabric now is charcuterie boxes. Individual would sort of just put together items that would go inside a box, and those boxes would be tied together with the board, so it's kind of like a 2-in-1. You've got all the ingredients, it comes with the board, you just spread it out, and there's someone local here, Easy Meals, something that I work with another lady, Oakville Charcuterie.
Oakville Charcuterie?
Yeah, Oakville Charcuterie for my clients.
Hi guys, say hi Oakville Charcuterie.
Yeah, and don't forget Easy Meals too. They're locally right here in Hamilton, and those are two people that I've actually worked with.
Nice.
And then there's some other folks. I've got another contact out in the Brampton area. She's got a company called Picnic in the Six. And it's just like
Picnic in the Six.
Yes,
and Picnic in the Six.
Yeah, and I mean, some of the stuff that they're doing, it's just great and amazing. So I have some great people that I work with.
Beauty. And I think I already know the answer to this question. What does the future hold for your business?
Well, geez, let's face it, last year we started off with charcuterie boards. This year we launched some slab tables and some consoles and coffee tables and dining room tables, and
Beautiful.
it's just growing and growing to the point where, my boss at the hospital is saying that you're going to end up retiring soon because you're going to want to spend more time with this, and we got such a great team there. I'm not ready to leave them, but trust me, I could use some more time. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, hey, there's something really special about working with great people, and then having a passion and a hobby that you can enjoy that you can share with the community also.
Yes, definitely.
All right, well, let's change gears for a little bit over here. We're going to ask a little bit about you.
Okay.
Tell me something interesting, maybe something special that most people don't know about you.
Okay. So, I grew up here in Hamilton. I'm a Hamiltonian. I've been here for probably the first 20 years of my life, so people wouldn't know that. I left, went to Eastern Ontario, married my wife. Let's see. Something that was negative. I'm saying I'm a recovering addict in terms of somebody that had struggled with drugs and addiction for many, many years, and was able to kind of punch through that and just love creating things and being around things. And perhaps that's probably why I'm working for the men's detox for St. Joe's Hospital.
Nice.
Sort of that type of field, and
It's awesome to give back when you've gone through such a journey and been successful in your journey and help people get there as well.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes. And so there's that. I love to be behind my camera. I love to take photography trips.
Where do you guys like to go? Or where did you like to go before?
Oh my goodness. I love to go all over the world. But there's like some beautiful places just in our own backyards. There's like Gage Park, there's Botanical Gardens, there's the beach, there's the entire escarpment, and people find me a very sociable person, but I don't mind being alone with my camera and just capturing what the eye can capture, right? So
nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I used to like to travel quite a bit also. I'm looking forward to getting out to traveling once again sometime soon. And then, so you said you Hamiltonian, born and raised since you've been like a little guy.
Oh gosh.
This big, left, and now you've come back.
Yes.
I guess tell me some things that you loved about the city.
Well, what I love about the city, I love the people. It's when you grow up in an area, and it's so funny because let me tell you something. So Italy just won the Euro Cup this year, and I remember being.
Yes, it did. Hey, Viva Italiano, hey!
I'll tell you something. I remember being 7 years old when they actually won it the first time. The last time they actually won it. And I just remember that whole parade and this little guy from the east end of Hamilton kind of jumping up and, celebrating with everybody on the streets. I didn't know a single soul. I actually got in trouble because I actually went beyond our streets, which I wasn't supposed to. But, we just have that sense of community. We have individuals that kind of work together. Yes, there's many challenges going on in the city, but the stadium is in the same location, and even though some folks want to relocate it somewhere else, I think it's growing up as a child and having that stadium just right where it is, and it's still being there today and making that work. That's a great thing. Just how much the city has expanded. In terms of going north and in terms of just the surrounding areas, it's just a beautiful place. And of course, I brought my wife here, and she just loved the history of this area.
Nice.
And I guess it's always been home to me, regardless of wherever I was, and especially when I would run into a Hamiltonian somewhere, and we talk about the city, the changes that have taken place, and the direction that it's been going in. And not to say that it doesn't have some challenges, because everywhere's got challenges, but
yes.
Home is always home, and for me, Hamilton is home.
Nice. Well, one thing I do love as well is that they really support small businesses. They really have that love for small businesses, and they want to help the small business grow and develop. All right. Well, final question. Well, two more questions. Tell me some people or someone who's been integral to the success or a hero of your business who's helped you grow and get to where you want to be. Some people you want to thank.
Okay, so there's a variety of different wood suppliers that have provided me a great deal of information about wood that So I've yet to actually purchase any wood from them, but they've been quite knowledgeable. There's a local company here called Crown Point. I actually just went to the place Barn Boards just now, and you know, just the amount of information that they actually gave me there. And then there's a few suppliers out in the Burlington area as well too, that actually, a gentleman named Sal and someone out by the airport, Concept 13, and there's even another gentleman out in the Paris area too. And it's just so amazing the amount of things that people know and they're willing to share with you. And I mean, I'm that individual that I was never really afraid of asking questions. So I would just sit there and ask my questions and then just sort of take it all in. And then of course it's about applying it too, right? And the amount of things that I learned. And you know, there's so much with wood, you know, depending on the way you're sanding it, you got to understand the direction of the grain just to get the most out of the texture. So those are some of the individuals that have helped me. I've got an uncle, his name's Lloyd Glasgow. He's actually a cabinet maker, and so
Uncle Lloyd.
Uncle Lloyd, yeah. You know, and the sad part about it is that, okay, our only communication through COVID was on the phone, and so he's telling me, yeah, you got to make sure you get a proper mask. And, you know, and I'm saying, oh, I'm struggling with this tape measure, and he's like, okay, listen, this is what you do. I'm going to break it down to you, and just individuals that are experienced that have been willing to sort of answer my questions, and just because when you walk into something new, you're walking in blind, and you can get a ton of stuff from video, but it's just like sometimes there's some things that video can't teach you. That one-on-one interaction. So those are just to name a few. And I gotta say to my wife too, listen, you know, she's tolerated the dust because my shop's in my
man right there.
my shop's in my garage, so that dust is coming in the house, and I'm looking and I'm seeing her with the vacuum. Hey, I tell you, it's a lot of people have really helped me, and there's some beautiful folks out there in this world, that's for sure.
Awesome. Great. Thank you very much for joining us here today.
Okay.
One thing, guys, if you pay attention online, we'll be doing a little bit of a promotion for a giveaway for one of the boards. And also, you know, to any of my previous clients who I've worked with before, honestly, pick any board you like from his Instagram profile, and I'll get one for you. And you guys do the engraving too, right?
Yes, so yeah, that's right. We personally engrave them with either company logos or things, you know, our first home, and yeah.
Okay, so past, present, or future clients, pick any board you like. You know, we'll have Brian engrave it for you. It'll look spectacular, as well as look online for promotion. We'll be doing a giveaway for a board as well. And then, other than that, I guess that's about it. But thank you very much for joining us here today. Once again, Sherman here with Barrington Real Estate, and we have Brian with Charcuterie Creations. And that's it. Bye for now, everyone. All the best.
Goodbye.